All right, okay, guys, welcome. Okay, so today, my team and I will be going out again. But I just have to quickly do this intro here because by the time we get to the marketplace, there will be noise, and I may not really have the time to do the intro. So we are going into the markets to look for the elderlies, more of the women who are into this petty trade. You understand, and share some love with them and give them the token that we have. So I will call it a social experiment actually, because we are actually not going to be testing them. All right, going to approach them, talk to them, if possible, whatever they're selling. I will see if I can, whether myself or company me or myself and my team, see how we can help them to sell it. Okay, then give them the money that is at least above the totality of the item. And in the recent, the price for the money we are giving to each person is 10,000 naira. Yes, it may sound small, but I'm a kind of a person that believes that you start from where you are, and if that is what you can give, you can still give that to help, especially considering the economic condition of this country as at now. Even someone giving you 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, it's what you should appreciate. Okay, so when we get there, by the time we get there, what we'll be doing is that we'll try and scout for these elderly women that are selling, small items that the totality of it will not be up to 10,000. Yes, they are there. They are in the market. If you go to market before, you see them. If you sum up everything they are selling, they are not even up to the money with which you can use to buy meat pie or to buy ice cream for yourself. And this is what they will still see it, trying to sell all through the day. Some of them may not even sell anything, while some perhaps maybe returning back home with whatever amount it is. Okay, so when we get there, we will help them sell it and at the same time give them money. But however, if we do not see this sort of women, this kind of women, all right, we'll still extend the hands of love, okay, to whoever may fall into the category, whether man or woman, young or old. So I want you guys to follow us, all right. Of course, the video may not have audios because of the noise that the environmental noise will experience. However, I hope you'll be inspired by this. All right, thank you. Let's go.
Okay, so at this point, I walk up to this elderly woman roasting corn, by the roadside. I'm sure that should be a grandchild, a little boy, assisting her, trying to price the corn. And guys, see, at this point, it was not so much easy for me because I haven't done this before. Okay, and this particular day, this is the third person, okay, that my team and I will be meeting. Okay, and if you need to see me in the first two videos, to this video, you may not be able to know my reaction. But I was short of words. Actually, the plan here was for me to get here, talk to this elderly woman, and tell her that I was going to help her to sell this corn, carry the corn, take it out to people around, let them take it for free. So this lady that came in, at this point, I've been trying to talk to the woman, pricing the corn and trying to do the calculation of everything. Okay, though I was speaking English, and I also tried to mix it with Yoruba, but it seems as if the grammar wasn't getting me, so I have to stop this young lady that was coming that place. She should help me to communicate better and to also join in doing the calculation of the total worth of the coins, so that I didn't want it to be an elderly woman. I don't want her to miscalculate everything, and so that it doesn't look as if she's been cheated. All right, but unfortunately, even the lady herself was not too grounded in Yoruba to explain. Then it was then the other young man with some black came in, all right, to help in the calculation. So after we did find out the total sum of everything, so I told her that okay, she should not worry, and that I was going to buy everything and I was going to give it to people around. Like I said, that was not the plan. The plan was actually to carry it. I actually want to take joy in carrying that. I just feel like it's just a way beyond whatever I think I was going to give to her, or whatever I think I was going to give to her. Beyond that's to be another way of me being a part of our life for that moment. Okay, but honestly, I'm an introvert, so I didn't get that liver. Truthfully, I couldn't just do it. So the young man that came, I told him to take some of the corn. Then the malam that was passing by, they saw the way, perhaps they sensed what I was trying to do. So they move around, they came around, so I have to pack the coin. So that's why I started sharing it. Initially, the first one there was skeptical, he didn't want to actually collect it. So I think later on he did when he saw others. So at this point, we're still doing what the sum of the coin is, so we're still trying to ensure that we get the accuracy. At that point, I gave her the money, you understand, to support her. And actually, I gave her 10,000 naira. Okay, yes, the money may be small, but the goal was to actually look for people who at this time, that money will mean something. When we did the total calculation of the roasted coin, I'm talking the roasted maize, the one that were on the roaster, it was about I think 2,800 to whether 2,800 or 3,000. All right, I can't really remember, but I gave her 10,000 naira. Okay, I'm not calling the money just to boast about it, but as you can see, so at the time I gave it, people may not say. So at this point, grandma was crying seriously. I wish my cameraman wasn't behind, so you see. So as she was crying, I couldn't stand it. I have to go there and just pat her on her back, like, okay, she should stop crying. And the young boy was just looking at me, so she wanted to, African mother and Africa with respect. She wanted to kneel down. I have to, no, you don't have to do that. Okay, so I just have to encourage her. Then I advised her that she should try as much as possible to add the money to the business so that she can have a good turnover at the end of the day. And I also pray with her, and I told her that even though at this old age is doing all of this, it is well. All right, so at this point I have to say bye. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you.